Um, Welcome to the Inspirational Ambivert channel, of course. This is Let's Get Inspired Live vlog. This is, what episode are we on now? We're on episode 55, guys. 54, should I say? I tell a lie. No. God, I can't get the words out. Episode 55. And it's just coffee and chilling, basically. Slow Sunday vibes, basically. That's the live for today. It's probably, obviously, I'm in Croatia right now. It will be 9 o'clock in the morning over where you guys, if you're from the UK, that's where I'm usually from, of course. That's where, get the words out, Brad. I'm struggling to get the words out today, should I say. That's where that's the time it's going to be over there, of course. I am, just to let you guys know, I am pretty chilled. I think my brain slowed down a bit, if I'm honest. I'm not quite as sharp as I usually am, but I'm just going to go with it and talk the best I can in the best way I can. So this is going to be much more of a community-led type of chat. I am going to be talking about men's mental health because it's Men's Mental Health Month. I'm going to cover a little bit of that as well. And obviously, it's a free-flowing conversation. So, it's a free-flowing conversation, so it could go either way. Conversation, of course. Hi, Azan. How are you doing? You okay? I hope that you're okay. Lots of highs there, Azan. How are you doing, is a question. Azan, of course I remember you from yesterday. Yeah, I do. I remember you from yesterday. So, I'm going to ask a question for the group. One moment. Has anyone been to Croatia before? Is the question. Done. There we go. You've not been to Croatia before. Okay, cool. Azan, you're the only person there at the moment. Yeah, there's a few other people watching as well. Sometimes I get a few people watching, sometimes I don't. It's all good. I'm just going with the flow, if I'm honest with you. So I need a bit of structure to what I'm going to say. Right, has anyone been to Croatia before? Well, I've been to Croatia about, how many times have I been to Croatia now? 15 times, around 15 times, maybe more. Maybe more, actually. Yeah, quite a few times. I've been coming here since 2016. Every year, I think, at least once a year since 2016. I'm going to have my coffee, guys. I am chilling a bit this morning. I'm struggling to speak today, if I'm completely honest. I really am. I'm turning up the best way I can. I think to be honest, like where I've been at, I've been working a lot. I'm on the go a lot. I usually have a good structure to what I'm saying. Today, I've not got a lot of structure, if I'm completely honest. But that's okay. I'm turning up the best way I can. I feel like I probably need a rest, and that's what I'm doing. And then when you do feel like when you slow down a little bit, because I'm usually working all the time. I'm usually busy all the time. I'm working all the time, or I'm at the gym, or I'm doing something. I'm always on the bloody go. Honestly, I'm always on the go, or I'm putting time and energy into my channel, into this, creating a script, or not a script, but creating some notes that can help me help. I can help the flow of the lives that I do. I put a lot of time and energy into that, into the thumbnails, etc. But I'm always on the go, always on the go. So now I'm slowing down. I feel like my mind slowed down a little bit as well. I'm a little bit disjointed. The way I'm communicating is a little not quite as sharp as it usually is. But that's okay. It's because I'm on holiday. I've switched off a lot. Like the pressure of work. There's like stress, isn't there? Like pressure. Like usually Sunday, I'd be doing this live. I do more Sundays. Nearly every Sunday I do at this time, approximately. And then you're thinking to yourself, oh, I've got work tomorrow. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to go to the gym because I've only got so much time. This is not always me. That's just how a lot of people's lives go. I haven't even got kids either. And I'm busy. So when you go on holiday, like I'm not going to think about work tomorrow. I'm not at work tomorrow. I'm not at work for the next 2 weeks. This is brilliant. Feels really good. But your mind switches off a little bit. I'm a bit disjointed, a bit unorganized. I'm also in an apartment in Croatia. It's obviously I booked it on booking.com. And you're in unfamiliar surroundings. You're just getting used to things. So I'm a bit clumsy, a bit slower, a bit disjointed. But again, that's okay. That's fine. That's okay. You're not always going to be at your best. Shouldn't be so hard on yourself, should you? That's what I'm explaining. I'm not talking to myself here, but that's all fucking good. It's all fucking good. And it's good to that's the rest, isn't it? Recuperate. This real true rest is just stopping, really. Stopping. So usually I speak about a lot of deep things, and I'll speak about a few deep things today, but I'm probably not going to go. We'll see where the conversation goes, of course, and I don't mind talking about deep things, but a lot of it's just going to be light, and it's going to be community-led as well. You guys are going to be contributing to that. Where's your toast? Is Azan is asking. I'll go to the comments as we go along. Azan, good question. I will be having that later on. I'm not going to eat on the live. I don't want to do that. I don't think you want to hear me fucking chewing. I don't think it's very nice watching somebody eat. Some people on these lives eat, don't they? But yeah, I'm not going to be doing that shit at all. Has anyone been to Croatia before? Has anyone else been to Croatia before? Sander says, good morning. Hi, Sander. How are you? Hope you're okay. Azan says hi to Sander too. Azan says sorry to Sander. Getting the name right. Yes, no worries. It's all good. So yeah, what else can I talk about? Basically, I am a mosquito magnet. I am very popular with the fucking mosquito community. I've been bitten to fuck. Like, it's not fun. I thought, oh, it's November. It won't. The mosquitoes won't be around in November. I was very naive, and I thought I don't need anything. I'll be fine because I usually attract mosquitoes. I have a lot of je ne sais quoi with the mosquitoes, as you can see here on my finger. Been bitten there. I put some cream on it. On my knuckle there, it's like bigger, isn't it? If you can see, I've got one on my neck there. If you can see, can't really see that. I've got two, one on my foot, one on my toe. I think that's it for now, but that's only after 2 days. So if I carry on like this, I'm just going to be full of, and they get very itchy, don't they? And that makes it worse. So it's what if I had to help me with this? I basically attract them. I'm quite a healthy person. And I think that's to do with your CO2. When you breathe in, they're attracted to the CO2 that you exude when you breathe in, and they're attracted to the sweat. If you sweat a bit, if you've got good perspiration, let's say, I'm quite a healthy person. and they're going to be attracted. They're attracted to healthy people more than unhealthy people. So I'm like a mosquito magnet, which is not good for me personally. Good for the mosquitoes because they can enjoy themselves, of course. I've got another one on the side of my head there. Shit. I just put some cream on that. So yeah, mosquitoes love me. What was I going to ask then? What was I going to say then? Should I say? Yeah, I had some antihistamine tablets and I put some cream on. Are there any mosquitoes in my country? Not in England, Azan. Croatia, there is. They can be deadly in malaria, isn't it? In some countries, in African countries, it can be fucking deadly. The little bastards. They're smart as well. They wait, don't they? They hide in the day. They wait till nighttime. They're also attracted to darker clothes. They're smart, man. They know what they know what they're doing. Mosquitoes. We're talking about mosquitoes today. That's a bit random, isn't it? I know, but that's the nature of the conversations that we're going to be having. Yeah, they wait. They hide in little spots, waiting for you. Little bastards, basically. Sandra's saying 1010. Angel number. Cool. I don't know what that means, but sending love and respect there. And Azan sending a picture of a drink and a bit of bread. Right, I'm just gonna have a sip of coffee, guys. What is everyone drinking this morning? What are you drinking this morning? So yeah, I'm gonna keep talking. Anyway, I found today. Yeah, basically, there's been some protests in Croatia. Not massive. You probably won't have heard of it in England or elsewhere. But basically, Croatia and Serbia, let's say, randomly, they don't like each other. They had a war in the early 90s. Croatia won, whatever. Long story short. But anyway, there were some Serbians in a small town somewhere. They were just celebrating something. Serbian, I don't know what. Anyway, some Croatian people known as ultras. And what are ultras? Ultras they're basically fanatical football fans. They're fanatical football fans. So Hajduk Split is the football team. They're not a great football team, but they're a football team. And a lot of people that go there, they're very passionate about the football team, but some of them are known as ultras. And what are ultras? Imagine a hooligan. And it's usually a guy, and he'll be dressed in black. He'll have some stone, like the Stone Island jumper. They look chavvy, let's say that. And they're very, very, very nationalistic, let's say that. They're very narrow-minded, and they're, let's say, angry hooligans, but they love the football. They absolutely love the football. And yesterday they were playing. I forgot what team they were playing because I'm not really familiar with the Croatian Football League because it's not a big league. It's a bit shit, if I'm honest. They're not. The Croatian football national team are really, really good, but their league is shit. It's crap. It's not the best. It's not. You like Serie A, Premiership, Bundesliga. Forgive me, the Spanish league. I just forgot the name of it. They're all big leagues, let's say. Croatian league is way, 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 way down. But the national team are really, really good. Luka Modric, really good player. He plays for AC Milan now, doesn't he? Anyway. But the ultras are basically, they're angry bastards. They're angry bastards, right? Okay, so they're seeing these Serbian people in a group, and they've started to confront them, to give them death threats. And some of those people, those Croatian people that were in the ultras that were attacking the Serbian group, have been arrested. Okay, they've been arrested. So what does that mean? I'm speaking the best I can. So long stories, we're going back to the story. Yesterday, they were doing protests. There was about 3,000 people or whatever in the city centre in Split in Croatia, and they were protesting about the Croatian ultras that were put in jail. So they were contesting it. And what they've been doing all day is 10 in the morning, you go to what do? You go to the protest all day. and then they go into the football match at 5 o'clock and then go out afterwards. So they will have been drinking all day, shouting all day, all really angry. And the hypocritical part of it is they hate the Serbians, okay? These Croatian ultras, they fucking hate Serbian people. Even if the Serbian people are nice, they just hate them because they're just full of hate. That's the way they are. Not saying that's a good thing, but that's the way they are. I'm not speaking for all Croatians here. I'm not speaking for all people in Split. Not all people are like this, but I'm talking about these ultras, these hooligans that support Hajduk Split, for example. And what they'll do is they'll hate the Serbians all day. They'll protest about the Serbians all day. Then they'll listen to Serbian songs at night because a lot of Croatians, they love Serbian songs. They love the Serbian music. So it's a hypocrite. If you really hated another race, you wouldn't listen to the music, would you? But they're hypocrites or idiots. They're also protesting against... God, I'm going on a rant now, but anyway, I might as well. They're protesting against... there's a lot of Filipinos in Croatia. A lot of Filipinos. Nepalese people. Hi to Teddy, how are you doing? Yeah, there's a lot of people that work here from Nepal. I can't say it. The Nepalese people, let's say that. And why are they here? Because there's loads of jobs. There's all job opportunities. Why is there lots of job opportunities? Because a lot of the Croatian people, they do well with tourism. So during summer, they'll rent out apartments. They'll do really well. And then in the winter, they'll just chill out because they can't be asked working. They don't want to work at McDonald's. They don't want to be a delivery driver. They don't want to be a taxi driver. They don't want to work in the bars. They don't want to work in the restaurants. They don't want to work in the supermarkets. You know, these like, no disrespect, but like basic jobs. They're important jobs, but they're basic, let's say that. But they're not very well paid, so they're not very attractive. And a lot of the Croatian people, they can't be fucking arsed doing it. They don't want to do it. So they get the Nepalese people to the country, but these jobs still need doing. So the Nepalese have come over. They're really nice people. They deliver you food. They're really polite. They're really hardworking. And they're doing these jobs that a lot of these Croatian people don't want to do. Good for the economy. Good for society. Happened in England this a lot as well. The English did this big time. That's why a lot of people from over abroad came to England, because the English, not all English people, but a lot of them are lazy as fuck. They don't even work. They don't do anything. Lazy bastards, basically. Anyway, long story short, so these Nepalese have taken all these jobs. And then what are these ultras? Go back to the ultras. What are these hooligans? What are these football-loving idiots? They're fucking stupid. They're protest. What they're doing today, there's protests today as well. They're protesting against the Nepalese people. They're angry. They just want someone to fucking hate. They're upset, they're upset about the jobs that they don't want. They're upset about other people doing those jobs they don't want. How stupid. How fucking stupid. Dumb as fuck. Ignorance, full of hate, mob mentality type of thing. That's what you've got there. I'll go to the comments now. So that's just my little rant on that, really. Teddy says hi. Teddy says good. Good. It's good to hear that you're good. Santa says hi to Teddy. What are you making, Hazan? I'm going to the comments now. You're making pancakes. Sounds amazing, Hazan. What are you going to have on your pancakes? Very tasty, by the way. And the Americans like their pancakes, don't they? They have maple syrup, which I'm sure tastes absolutely amazing. Probably not the healthiest thing in the world for breakfast, however, really tasty. What are you going to put on the pancakes, though, is the question. Telly's asking, do you play Roblox? I've heard of Roblox, but I've never played it, personally. Chocolate Nutella with whipped cream. Oh, sounds like a dessert, Hazan. Sounds very, very... I bet it tastes amazing. So yeah, anyway, what am I saying? What was I saying? I'm just talking randomly here. So yeah, that's what's been happening in Croatia. That's what's happening at the moment. I went for a walk with my partner last night. We walked in and around the city. She bought some shoes. So I'm sure she was really happy about that one. Let me just change that a little bit. And we saw a lot of these football fans, a lot of them, all going to the game. They weren't doing anything wrong per se, but a lot of them would have been at the protest all day, shouting, singing, a lot of hate, basically. Sad, really. That's what happens. But it doesn't represent most of the people here. Does it? No, it doesn't. So anyway, that's that little rant over with. Let me move on. So we've got where is everyone watching from today? Azan saying that he plays Roblox. Good, guys. You can. Good. I'm glad that you can relate to each other with regards to that. Why do you like Roblox? Why is it good? Why? What makes that? Why? Obviously, explain it to me and explain it to others, guys, because obviously I've heard of Roblox, but I don't know. Why is it so good? Why do you like it? Has a load of games on it, right? Different types of games, okay. And explain it to someone who, in layman's terms, what is it exactly? What does it involve? What is it? Is the question. I'm just drinking my coffee, guys, relaxing the best I can. Where is everyone watching from today? Is the question as well. I usually speak about like deeper psychological things. Of course I do. I am going to cover a little bit about men's mental health later on, because it's Men's Mental Health Month, isn't it? This is November, of course. I'm going to talk about that because it's important, I think. I'll cover that a little bit. Enjoy. That looks nice. Yeah. I'm just chilling right now, if I'm honest. Relaxing, taking it easy. It's good because, oh God, we're on the go so much. We're on the go so much in life. We really are. We really fucking are. It's a rat race in England as well. I'm in Croatia now. It's so much slower paced. The people, they don't work as hard. They don't want to. They're more free, probably. They do what they need to do and then they rest. In Croatia, the Croatian culture is like that. They like to just be lazy. And people in Split are known for being, people in Split are known for the slow living. They're known for being lazy. They're known by other Croatians, they're known as the lazy people, basically. Dalmatia, which is the province or whatever the area, region, let's say. Thank you for that. The region, it's known for being lazy, and I think it's linked to though the hot weather. Like we're in November now, but it's still quite warm. It's almost like 18 degrees here ish, and it's not cold. It's not cold. A little bit mild. Let's say that, but it's November. Like think about it in England, it'd be a lot colder mostly, but I'd assume so anyway. So yeah. And I think the sun influences it. The heat, especially in summer, it's going to take out, it slows you down, I suppose, doesn't it? It makes you feel lazy. But they have a culture of just doing enough what they need to do. Another story about Croatia as well is like Costa Coffee Costa Coffee is a massive company. It's owned by Coca-Cola now. It was bought out by Coca-Cola a good few years ago. Who's Costa Coffee? Let's just give one example. And in England, there's loads of them. They've done really well. Of course they have. Not saying that's the best coffee place, but it's done well. And they're always expanding, or they seem to be expanding. What was I going to say then? So they expanded. So they tried to come to Croatia, they tried to come to Split. Costa Coffee thought, they like the coffee in Croatia. We're gonna try and open up there, and it failed. It fucking failed because the people didn't want to know. Overpriced coffee. So there's a lot of coffee places here. It's a coffee culture. They like, and when a Croatian person goes for a coffee, it's not like down it and fuck off. They'll be sitting there for ages, just chatting shit, talking, relaxing. Again, like just chilling the fuck out, not being on the go all the time. And I think that's a great, obviously it's balance in it. You need to do a bit of work. You need to do something. You need to be useful in life, but always being on the go all the time, it's not good. It's not fucking good. Stress is a big killer. What stress do? Makes you, it comes from the mind, of course. You get tired. You get inflammation in the body. Literally, inflammation in the body. That's what happens with stress because of the cortisol hormone. Stressed out, angry, or whatever it is, on edge, fight, flight, or freeze kicks in. So you're always stressed out potentially. When you're too stressed, it's bad for you physically. It's a killer. It kills people. It gives them heart attacks, etc., etc. The inflammation in the body does that. That's from working too much, from doing too much, from never stopping. And that's what it feels like in England. It does for me sometimes. It's a rat race. It can be too much off. It can be awful. And a lot of people, they're working their asses off, and then they've got fuck all at the end of it because the cost of living's gone so high. It's hard. It's gotten harder. It's going to get even harder. Wait till, sorry, I'm going on now. The budget is going to be kicking in. People are going to be struggling even more potentially. Then I go back to Croatia. It's just more chilled. Cost of living's a lot less. The wages are a lot less. Let's be honest. The wages are the average wage is a lot less in Croatia compared to England. However, the cost of living in Croatia is cheaper. So they're earning less, but your cost of living's less. So who's doing better in that situation? Who's better off? Good question. Maybe Croatians, yeah. Maybe the Croatians. And England's known as this first world country, right? It's known as this first world country. And is it really? I'm not seeing it as much anymore. Maybe it was more like a second world country, in my opinion. It's gone downhill. Don't worry. Do what you need to do. Yeah, it's gone downhill. It's gone downhill to fuck. And it's gonna continue. No worries, sorry about the noise in the background. I'm going to read through the comments quickly, and then I'm going to carry on talking, of course. So Teddy and Azan are just communicating with each other by the sounds of it, with regards to Roblox. Okay, cool. You guys, you guys do you. That's all good. Teddy's English. Looks like we've got some friend requests going on between them two guys. That's good. Good. It's good to share experiences, isn't it? It's like if you're doing something, it's just on your own all the time. It's good to share those experiences. I think that's a good thing. I think we need that sometimes. You can gain friends via that way, basically. In my opinion, that's a good thing. So back to the Croatian thing. A lot of the people here as well, I'm going on a rant about Croatia here. So I'm speaking from Croatia. And the people look fucking healthier. They dress better. They look better. There are not as many overweight people here. People are just fucking healthier. They eat a Mediterranean diet. They're doing better. Trust me. If you go to England, man, there's so, especially North. I live in Manchester. There's so many fucking people that they don't look. You okay? Oh, it's nice. Oh, he doesn't need to feel bad. What was I going to say then? It's all right. I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, the people over here generally in Croatia, in Split, they look better, they dress better, they have a bit more pride in the way they look. They look so much healthier. I'm from the north of England. I live near Manchester. I live in Chorley. And a lot of the people, they've just look like they've given up. A lot of people are real overweight. They smell. They dress badly. They just look like they're struggling. They look like they're struggling. A lot of English people, more than they used to, in my opinion. But you come here, it's not like that. People look a lot better. They look a lot better. It's a massive difference. It's a massive difference. Should I live here is the question. Should I live here? Should I move here? It'd be difficult with a language barrier. It'd be difficult with a language barrier, but I'm sure it could be overcome with hard work and learning. Yeah. Right. Okay. So yeah, I'm just comparing Croatia to England. And obviously, I've never lived here, so there's going to be challenges. There's going to be maybe the workers' rights aren't as good. Maybe your holidays aren't as good. What you find here as well with the culture of Croatia, I can't speak for all of them, but the English people, what they've got going for them, they're generally very polite. A lot of English people are very polite. Croatians aren't so much. They'll walk in front of you in front of your queue. They're less forgiving. Grumpy bastards. I'm stereotyping here because that's not all of them. That's not fair. But they can be. They can be. So and they can be very judgmental as well. Very judgmental. So if you're an overweight person and you're in Croatia, society will judge you a lot harsher than they will in England. A lot fucking harsher. And that can be cruel, of course. However, I suppose it keeps people in check to an extent. People are very in Split. People are very appearance focused. They want to. They're very. There's a culture of appearances. They have a very they have to dress nice and look nice and smell nice. And if you look, a lot of English people, if they came here, they'd be judged big time. They'd be fucking judged because they look like shit. And that sounds really harsh. Because they look dirty. They look unkempt. They smell. They look massively overweight. They don't look healthy. They don't look good. And Croatian society would judge you big time. Fucking big time. Is that fair? Is that nice? No. But I suppose it keeps people in check. It's like you're being policed by society almost. A bit controversial, that one, isn't it, I suppose? A bit controversial. Moving on. I think things have got more expensive here. It used to be Croatian kuna. About 2 years ago, it changed to the euro. Croatian kuna, you could buy a clove of garlic for 1 kuna, Croatian kuna. And each £1 will be approximately 8 kunas or 9 kunas, depending on the exchange rate. So imagine a clove of garlic, 1 kuna, maybe 20 pence, whatever. Not bad. Now that same clove of garlic is €1. And €1 is worth more than 1 Croatian kuna. So what does that mean? It means everything's gone up about 8 times more. So as soon as Croatia went to the euro currency, things have generally got a lot more expensive. And a lot of people here are complaining about that. Of course they are. It's not got better for them joining the European Union. Let's say in that way. Maybe there's other benefits there as well, but that's how it's gone. That's how it's gone. So yeah. So if you are going to come to visit here, it's got more expensive. I think I've said this before as well. If you're going to come to Croatia, if you're going to come to Split, or Dubrovnik, you've heard of Dubrovnik, it's the south. Split's more further north. It's right close to the sea. There's a lot of islands you can go and visit here. It's really good, but you're not getting the like people. I used to think to myself, oh, everywhere's like Spain or Greece. I was naive. I thought, oh, everywhere's it's gonna have loads of hotels everywhere. Does it fuck? There's not many hotels here. It's a lot of. If you come here, it's apartments. It's better. It depends what you want. Depends what you want. If you want the all-inclusive holiday, and you want to drink loads, don't. This is not going to be here. Split, Croatia. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that. It's not Benidorm. If you want that, you go there. That all-inclusive drinks and food and be greedy. That's the typical Brit type of holiday stereotype in there. Here's not like that. It's an apartment. All the apartments are independently owned. So the independent people generally have one apartment they rent out for holiday, or they'll have 2 or 3 if they're better off. And it's self-catering. But you come to an apartment, you've got cooking facilities, you've got a full apartment, which is good. Which is what I'd like. And then you just eat out when you want to. Sorry, I'm talking about Croatia a little bit here, but there we go. The takeaways are fucking amazing. The food is so good. The food is amazing. And yes, it's not that expensive if you can get takeaways, man, and the food's fucking top. Trust me, so much better than in England. So much better. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I will be doing a walk around the city, the old town. I'm going to do my best with that. Do I do that today or not? We'll see. We'll go with the flow with regards to that. Maybe not today, maybe tomorrow or something like that. So anyway, that's my little rant on Croatia and England, man. I think England's going downhill, mate. It's fucked. It's shit. It's shit. It's got so much worse. It's got so much fucking worse. It's a mess. It's a fucking mess. Is it going to get better? No, it's not. It's going to get worse, more than likely. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm fucking wrong. But I don't see it. I don't fucking see it. I think it's turbulent times in society. I think harder times are coming. I think England's had too many good times. Too many good times, too many people being lazy, too many people just drinking and smoking and being lazy, not wanting to work, being allowed by the state to get away with not working, and become lazy and fat and depressed and shit and weak as fuck society. And then this is the end result is not pretty, is it? It's a lot of people that can't work, that can't do, a lot of people that are just weak, and it's just crumbling. It's crumbling. Yeah, tougher times for England. I'm telling you now, it's shit. And I don't want to be in that category of a person. I like to be healthy. I like to be a doer. I like to be active. I like to be useful. I like to be fucking strong. I like to be strong, man. Why do you want to be weak? Why do you want to be weak and lazy and all? There's so many people with fucking excuses now. Poor me. It's not my fault. It's not good enough. Not good enough. It doesn't end well. You just end up a big fat blob, a big fat useless blob, potentially soft, weak, and useless, and fucking useless. Do you want to be that person? Do you want to be that person? No. Do you fuck? Sorry, I'm going on a rant now, but there you go. Sandra's saying, I agree with you, Brad. UK isn't it at all. No, it's not. It's not. It's really not. I'm going to change the topic here a little bit. Is the UK going downhill? I'm going to just type something in and then I'll start speaking again. Obviously, as well, guess what happens? When times are going to get tougher, times are already getting tougher, it's going to get harder. If you don't think it's going to get harder, you're naive, in my opinion. It's not going to get easier. Cost of living is going to get higher. Your money's not going to go as far. There's going to be less job opportunities, etc., etc. What does that mean? Basically, it's survival of the fittest sometimes. So the weakest in society will feel it the most. The weakest in society will, it sounds harsh, they'll fall off the edge. They'll fall off the edge first. That's how it goes. Does that sound a bit brutal? Maybe. Is the UK going downhill? It's a question. I'll leave it there for a moment. I'll pin that message. Thanks, Sander. That's great. Yes, the UK seems to be declining for sure. Azan, can I say something before you do that? Sorry. One moment. Azan, I don't really appreciate what you're doing, if I'm honest. I've been very, very lenient yesterday with you. And I don't like what you're doing. I think it's trolling. Obviously, I'll let you. I was very, 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 very lenient yesterday on here. I was very respectful towards you. You were trolling early on, but I just couldn't be bothered dealing with it. If I'm honest, I was letting it go, whatever. And then you're just coming up with silly things, silly, hateful things. Let's say that. And I'm not telling. No, see you later. Just go. I have no time for it. I have no time for that bullshit. I've no time for that negative bullshit, man. That's what's wrong with the world. That's what's wrong with the world. It's stupid. See you in a bit. Sorry, I'm having a rant now. But there you go. And there we go. Gone. I've just timed him out. I'm not having that shit. That's probably part of that. It's probably part of what's going to go wrong. What's going to go wrong? I think there might, God, I don't even want to say it on here. What's going to occur going forwards? And whoever inherits, let's say England's, let's maybe, what's going to happen? Are Reform UK going to get into power? Probably, maybe. Because Labour's done so bad, Conservatives done so bad, the country's struggling. So people go to extremes then. What can we do? We don't trust the Reds, we don't trust the Blue, Red being Labour, Conservative being Blue. So what do people do? They turn to whatever seems more attractive. I'm not saying this is the right thing. I'm not saying that I know everything, but they turn to Reform UK. They go towards that because they're making the most noise. They're making the most noise, and they still say things that people go, oh, that sounds good, that sounds attractive. And people are thinking, this is so bad that anything that sounds a little bit better, I'm going to go towards that because we don't know what to do. We don't know who to vote for. The illusion of choice, of course, with regards to voting. I'm going on a little bit of a rant here. Anyway, I'll keep going. So they maybe go towards that. But that doesn't mean that's the answer. It doesn't. I don't even know what the answer is. It's sad, really. And if they, let's say, they get into power, Reform UK, then there's going to be an opposition towards that, isn't there? I assume. Not that I'm the expert, but I'm assuming there'll be an opposition to Reform UK. What's that going to be? It could be Muslim-based, couldn't it? Because Reform's it's more far right, so there's going to be an opposition towards that. Therefore, that could potentially spark a fire and create a civil war, potentially. I'm going a bit extreme today, aren't I? I'm just giving my opinions and my thoughts and my assumptions. These are assumptions. That's all vague assumptions. Would I like that to happen? No, I think it's really sad if that had happened. I wouldn't like a civil war in the UK. I think it's really sad. I think only thing that happens is this just creates a lot of suffering. But could that happen? Maybe. Maybe. I hope not, though. I hope not. It's hate. Hate will win in that situation, won't it? Which is not good. So yeah, that's my little rant there. And going back to like people who troll as well, like I'm not. Sometimes I'm a bit more lenient. Sometimes I give people a benefit of doubt. Sometimes it can be a bit of fun, I suppose. But a lot of it's just silly bullshit. People hiding behind computers, talking crap. I suppose though, I'm going to be when you come on YouTube, if you want to create content, it's really, really difficult, by the way. It's not fucking easy. You're just opening yourself up to criticism. You're opening yourself up to being judged. You're opening yourself up to trolls' behavior. You've got to have a thick skin to be able to do this. And it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Not regards to that bit's easy, but just the creating content thing, just trying to grow subscribers, get your watch hours up, become monetized. Really, becoming monetized on YouTube, I'm telling you now, is not easy, especially for a guy. I think if you're a woman and you're not even have to be that good looking, you could be on here. You flick through. You'll be on your phone now. You can flick through your phone, and you'll find other people doing what I'm doing, live content. Some of it's crazy. A lot of it's though, just women. There'll be women on there and they'll be attractive, or they'll be not even that attractive, but they're women and they will get more views and likes because a lot of people will be simps. A lot of people will be on the other end. A lot of guys don't get any attention from women at all. They have nothing going on. They have no social skills potentially. They just don't get any attention from women. They feel lost. They feel lonely. They feel desperate. So they go on to the phone, of course, and then they'll have a woman there and they'll start chatting away and they'll start giving them likes and they'll start talking to them and they get a bit of something back. Maybe it's better than nothing, I suppose, but it's a bit sad, really. It's not the real thing. It's not the real thing, is it? A lot of guys do that. Simp behaviour, and they will give them money as well. Good for the woman. The woman just sat there talking, potentially. Yeah, so there you go. I'm going to be back in a minute. I'll be 1 minute, guys. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. I'm trying. There's not many people. I know. What shit. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I need to do something. Let's relax a moment. That's my drink. So is the UK going downhill? Yes, it is. I think I've just spoken about that, haven't I? I'm going to change the topic soon. I think it is. Big time. Right, I'm going to change the topic, guys, in a moment. I'm going to talk about Men's Mental Health Month. One moment. Oh, it's not let me write that. Hi to David, by the way. Hi, David. How are you? David saying England's finished. Right, I'll go back to one moment. Sorry, I'm a little bit slow there. England's finished. David, I agree. David, I agree. England's done. It's cooked. It's too complex. It's too messed up. It's failing, isn't it? It's a failed system. What I think is going to happen as well is I'm going back to the topic I was on before. Basically, taxes are going to be raised again in November, but this is just going to keep continuing. This is going to keep continuing, in my opinion. Also, services are going to drop. So basically, the NHS is going to have less and less money. And it's going to get harder. It's going to get harder. And yeah, I think it's done. It's cooked. It's too complex. It's too messed up. It's too late. I agree. I work with a lot of people from overseas. Sorry, I'm going on a little bit here. And they're really good people. They work really hard. They're good to work with, and they're contributing. It's really good. Let me just change the angle there. Sorry, they're contributing. I've lost my train of thought. I really have lost my train of thought. Sometimes it's a struggle on here. You've just got to keep going, man. So yeah, what was I going to say? I think there's too many people over here. Too many people in England. Too many people just come over, and it's just a mess. I don't know what else to say on that. I'm going to change topic anyway, because that's what I want to do. Yeah. Because of it's not working, my thing, sorry. Sorry guys, I'm going really slowly here. It doesn't matter. It's hot. It's not working. I can't keep doing that. I can't type in what I'm going to be talking about, so that's fine. It's not working. It's all good and well. I'm going to talk about next. I can't type this in. I'm really, really sorry. It's not working, but I'm going to talk about Men's Mental Health Month, November. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that now. Yeah. One moment. Sorry, no. I regress. I'm going to talk about why this fucking thing is so difficult. YouTubing, it's fucking so difficult. I'm doing my best. I've been going since the 30th of December. I turn up several times. I've been creating videos all the way through since the 30th of December 2024. I'm still turning up all the time. I'm doing my best to create content. And sometimes like right now, it feels like, oh, I'm not really getting anywhere. I'm not made any traction. Nothing's happening. That's the valley of despair, they call it, don't they? The valley of fucking despair. So you first get an idea and you're like really excited about that idea. You want to create your own channel. You want to create your own business. You want to do something and you want to help people or whatever it is. And then you start, your idea is really good. You're really excited and you're going for it. And then it starts off really well, full of hope, full of aspirations. And that's it. That could be anything, business, job, whatever it is. You're really excited, you're buzzing off it. And then what happens is maybe 2 months later, a month later, you think, oh, this is getting a little bit harder. This is not quite so easy. I didn't think about this. I didn't think about that. I didn't realize this would happen. I thought everything would be going smoothly and amazingly, and it doesn't. And then what happens? It gets harder. And you think, shit, what's the point of me even doing this anymore? Sometimes I can feel that right now. Sometimes I go through that right now. This feeling, it's very up and down. Creating content, I used to think to myself, oh, being them influencers, they're on loads of money. Look at them, they don't need to go to work. They don't even need to do anything. They've got it easy, them guys. They've got it really good. And fucking trust me now, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. And it's not. It's definitely not easy. It just isn't. Sandra's saying, oh, thanks, Sandra. Brad, it certainly isn't easy for sure. That's for sure. But keep going and keep trying. I will. I'll keep turning up. I think I might have more of this going forwards. I hope not, but I think I might do. It's been, that's how it goes. That's just how it goes. Sometimes. It's not always easy. But I still think it's good to be open and honest to an extent. Obviously, you don't tell everyone about all your lives, etc. But I think it's good to be open and honest and have integrity. And that just shows you the way. And yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. It just feels right, feels good, feels right. Planting a seed is the first step. Always. Yep. Always is. Always is. And keep turning up. Yeah, definitely. I suppose sometimes it's the universe saying, how much do you want this? How much do you fucking want it? How much do you want it? Do you really want this? Well, we're going to see if you really want this, because then we're going to make it a little bit harder for you. We're going to make it a bit difficult for you. And sometimes you've got to sometimes you've got to cut things off. You've got to cut some things off for you to be able to grow, because sometimes if you've got, I don't know, something that's holding you in place, slowing you down, it's not, if you don't cut this thing off, you've got like an injury or an infection and it's keeping you where you are, it's keeping you stuck. Sometimes you need to cut that off to be able to move forward, to get on. It's holding you back, and it's going to be painful cutting that thing off. It's going to be painful. So anyway, that's that. Okay, so I'm saying planting seeds is an act of faith. It takes patience, care, and trust to believe in the beauty of what is yet to come. Yeah, it's very well said. Thanks, Sander. That's great. That's great. Thanks. Yeah, and you got to keep feeding that plant, haven't you? You got to keep putting the energy and time into it, whatever that is. with anything. If it's going to do well, you've got to feed it good water as well, sunlight. That seed is going to need sunlight. It's going to need nourishment, good soil. It's going to need water, but that's like life, isn't it? Exactly. To be fair, it's like life, like with anything. It takes patience. It takes perseverance. It takes just keep going. Yeah, it's not always easy. It's just not always fucking easy. Yeah, and that's what this this is. It's fucking hard, mate. It's fucking hard. Hi, Dawn. Good to have you with us. I hope you're okay. I hope you're good to see you. By the way, I hope you're okay. Sandra's saying hi, Dawn too. Lovely to see you. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I started it a bit earlier today. It's because I'm in Croatia, innit? So we're in Croatia. We're an hour ahead of the UK. So, it's 10 o'clock here, but I'm losing it on. Yeah, it's what time? It's 10 o'clock here, and it's 11 o'clock in England, isn't it? Or UK, should I say? How's your holiday going, guys? It's good. It's good. A nice rest. To be honest with you, I'm a bit fucking tired. I'm a bit tired. I think I'm recovering a bit from that Friday. I was traveling a lot. I've been working loads. I've been working loads. I do a lot, and then I think Friday I hardly slept. Travelled all day. Saturday yesterday did quite a bit yesterday, and I think it's caught up with me a bit today. But I'm good. It's nice to just stop. Nice to fucking stop for once. And you're at night shifts. What are you doing, Dawn? Fuck me. What hours did you do? You've just woke up now. God, I bet. What time did you finish? Like 6 a.m, I'm guessing. Do you get paid? Question, Dawn. Do you get paid extra for doing that? I hope you do. I hope they pay you well for that shit. And quite a few questions, Dawn. Where did you work? What did you end up doing? And sorry, I'm not going to ask you what you get paid because I think that's too personal of a question. But I hope they paid you extra. That's what I'm asking. Did they pay? Do you get time and a half or double time for doing that Saturday night? Sandra's saying it's nice and chilled, Dawn. I'm home after 11 months. It honestly feels beautiful, and I feel very blessed and grateful. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice. True. Yeah. Sandra's asking, oh, Dawn, hope you had a good rest. That's brilliant to hear. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice, man. Sorry, Dawn, you're probably tired. Are you tired? You must have just woke up. If you just woke up, I'm assuming you'd be tired. And are you working tonight as well? Is the question. Sorry, I'm asking you a lot of questions there, but there we go. I'm going to try and type something in. Oh, my thing's not working. It is what it is. So Dawn saying, I went to Glasgow to pour concrete for a new railway station being built. And yes, it was overtime, and I got paid 10 hours time and a half, and I only worked 9 till 3. That's good. That's good. That's really good. So you got time and a half for 10 hours work, but you only did 6 hours. Well, that's better than time and a half then, isn't it? That's great. It sounds like you've got a decent job. No wonder you're happy. I'd be happy with that. Yeah, I would. That's good. It's great. Santa says, wow, that's really cool, Dawn. LOL, the woman that you are. Good for you. You can't complain. No. You cannot. No, not that. That's you've got a good. You're onto a winner there by the sounds of it. And I suppose, though, when you're driving you're driving that vehicle, let's say, the lorry, let's say, sorry, I'm probably not saying it very well, probably saying the wrong terminology for what the vehicle is called, but the big vehicle, let's call it that you drive, the concrete, sorry, I'm saying it so shitly, but you're just on your own, aren't you, driving most of the time. So you're on your own, in your own energy, doing your own thing. Almost like being self-employed to an extent. They just say what job you need to do, and then you go and do it. And you're driving on your own most of the time. I think that's more freedom than most people get. Don't say, I'll tell my manager I'll take all the overtime he wants to give me because I'm buying new flooring. Yeah, lorry, truck, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'll call it a truck. Whatever. Big vehicle. I used to drive, oh God, it wasn't as big as that, if I'm honest, but I used to drive minibuses I used to work in a school as a teaching assistant with special needs kids and young adults, let's say. And I used to drive nearly every day in my job, minibus. But it was just like, you probably know this better than me, but it was just like, it was bigger, but it was just the same. It was just the same driving. You just got to have more spatial awareness. Yeah, I used to do that every day. And I used to like driving. I used to drive miles and miles every day. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed doing that. I'm gonna crack on with some content. It is a chilled one. Like I've said, my mind's not quite sharp. I'm a bit slower. I'm a bit chilled out. I'm a bit disorientated. I'm not quite as sharp as I usually am because I'm in a relaxed type of mode. So that's going to translate into how I communicate. But I'm going to talk about men's mental health. So I'm just saying, Brad, it's a split effect. Yeah, it's a slower life here, more chilled out. It's probably that as well. It's also knowing that you don't have to go to work tomorrow. So you're like, all right, I don't have to do anything. I just have to think about what I need to eat. You're not, when you're in the work mode, you're thinking about what you need to do the next day. You're thinking about, I've only got so much time. I need to do this. I need to do that. When you're on holiday, the beauty of a holiday is like, you don't really need to worry about that anymore. You just stop in. Which can be a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to talk about men's mental health. It's November. It's Men's Mental Health Month. I'll carry on with the comments though. Dawn's saying, yeah, most are just like giant vans, but this one is classed as mobile plant, so it's 44 ton. That's fucking big. 44 tons is a lot. But it's rigid. It's top heavy too. I'll send you a picture. Yeah, go for it. Thanks, Dawn. What's it like to drive is the question. That's a lot of weight. It's got to have a big engine to power that. I've never driven anything that big. I've driven minibuses, which are bigger than a car, but not. I don't think I'd have my license wouldn't cover that. I think you have to have a special driving license for that as well. I'm sure to be able to drive something like that. I think they're potentially very dangerous as well. If you crash into someone, it's going to tear a car into pieces, isn't it? Potentially. Sandra, can you do me a favour? Yeah. Can you type in, sorry, because I can't do it. Men's Mental Health Month. Just into comments. Thanks. I can't type it in. It's not letting me. Just type it and send it. Thanks. Don't say it's actually nice to drive, but to start with, I was terrified. I said, who the fuck designed this piece of shit? Drove it and decided, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I suppose it's the fear, isn't it? When you first start something, thinking, what the fuck have I got myself into? I don't know how this works. It's different. Feels fucking weird. I think that's like anything that you start. I think it's normal to be scared of something you've never done before. You're not going to be, when it's having, I keep saying this a lot recently, it's in my mind, dare to be shit. Dare to be shit. So if you're new at something, you're going to be shit at it. Or you're not, maybe not. Some people will be really good straight away, but dare to be bad at something. Have a go, try, turn up. Dare to be shit, man. I dare to be shit every time I'm on here. I'm daring to be shit. I'm not perfect. I'm going to turn up, do my best. Your best is different every day. Thanks, Sander. I'm going to just pin that comment because that's what I want to talk about next. Thank you. Change topic if you want to, guys. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, not many people could do that, Dawn. Not many people can drive that type of vehicle. Not many. Yep, that's good. Anyway, sorry. Right, let's we'll talk about November. It's obviously November. It's Men's Mental Health Month. I'm going to talk a little bit about it in a chilled manner. If the comments just go elsewhere, I'll go to the comments as well, of course. Let's go for it. Yeah, so Men's Mental Health Month. A lot of men are afraid to be vulnerable. They're afraid. They're scared of looking weak. They're scared of looking vulnerable. Sorry about the noise in the background. It's fine. I'm struggling to speak today. 11:11, lovely. God, I must sound shit today. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so a lot of men are afraid to be vulnerable. How do I warm up to this? How do I speak about this? Let me think. Sometimes the words flow, and sometimes they don't. With me, some people are just naturally really, really good at speaking. I think I'm good at speaking, but it doesn't always come naturally to me. I'm not a natural at it. I'm doing my best though. So, why are men afraid to be vulnerable? Because they don't want to look fucking weak. And you're brought up with that. Don't cry. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a fucking girl. What you doing, you go, don't why crying. Don't be a bitch. Don't be that. And you're brought up with that as a kid, as a young boy. And you're not really, society doesn't really want you to open up. It doesn't want you to do that. I'm not saying being a crying, bubbling mess all the time. That's no good, is it? That's no good. That's going to the other extreme, isn't it? I don't think that's good either at all. But men just want to look strong all the time and be strong all the time. And so a lot of the time, that's a good thing. A lot of time society, like, let's say it to myself. I get up in the morning, I can't be arsed. I jump in the cold shower and I think to myself, right, Brad, fucking man up, dickhead. Get in that cold shower. Get in that cold shower and stop being a bitch. And I say it to myself in my head. And then I have the cold shower. It's fucking freezing. And then, it's horrible. And it is horrible. It is horrible. For a few seconds, it's not nice. It's not pleasant, let's say that. But I think it's going to make me feel better. It's going to make me feel better. And then I get through it. And a lot of the time, that can be a good thing. A lot of thing with men as well is, what do we do? I'll get ill or I'll hurt myself. And I think, it's fine. I'm good. And that's what men do. A lot of men do. And a lot of the time, that's the best thing to do. It is the best thing to do because you just man up, you get on with it. So you get through things, you get through adversity that way. So what was I going to say then? I'm losing my trace of thought. I'm losing my trace of thought. I'm being shit today, man. I really am. So yeah, you just man up. You get through things. It fucking gets you through shit. That's a good thing in a lot of ways. But I think a lot of us are afraid to be vulnerable. They don't speak about how they feel. They just block everything off. Everything's okay. Nothing bothers them or appears to bother them. And too much of that can be bad. It can be bad because those emotions are not being repressed. They're being repressed. And what's depression? Depression it's basically emotions that are not being expressed, isn't it? It's repressed emotions. Depression, you're not expressing your emotions. You're ignoring them. You're burying them down, and that's when it can be bad. That's when men don't have the courage to be vulnerable. They don't want to look weak. They want to be the protector. They want to be the provider, and they do it too much, and it can end fucking badly. Men's Mental Health Month. Why is that created? It's to prevent people from fucking killing themselves. Men are really good at killing themselves. Men are far better than women at killing themselves. It sounds really shit, that, doesn't it? But they fucking are. And the more men are 75% of men in the UK kill suicide. 75% of suicides in the UK, on average, is men, basically. So it's more likely to be men. So it's I suppose as it got better, maybe to an extent, I think men getting a fucking shit end of the stick in recent times. I'm not saying all men, some men are assholes, don't get me wrong. I'm not on about those. Some men are fucking pricks. Some men are fucking awful. They're narcissistic, they're egotistical, they're narrow-minded, they're fucking not good people. Some men are fucking horrendous. They're fucking horrendous, and I'm not discrediting that. That wouldn't be fair, would it? One moment, sorry. Have a drink. I'm not talking about those type of men, though. I'm talking about men who are just doing their best. They're burying all their emotions. They're not really expressing themselves, and it can end really badly. So it's, I suppose society I suppose you've got to like filter it out a little bit. It's having the emotional intelligence to express your emotions. What's annoying you, talk about those things, express them, then get them out there. And ideally you think, right, I've got some insecurities, I've got some fucking shit that's really making me feel sad. I've shared it with someone I trust. This is ideal. And then you think, right, I've got a problem. And then once you're aware of the problem and you acknowledge the problem and you accept the problem, then you can think, right, how am I going to find solutions to try and make this better? I'm going to work on it, blah, blah, blah. That's a good way of doing it, isn't it? Yeah. That's a good way of doing it. It's all good. So I'm going to move on. A lot of men feel unseen or unsupported. Yeah. A lot of men are just on their own. They're invisible. A lot of men out there are invisible. They feel invisible. They don't get any attention from women at all. They just have nothing going on. It's sad. And a lot of men will be unseen. They'll feel unseen and they'll feel unsupported. A lot of men end up on their own. They end up isolated. They end up on OnlyFans or whatever they do. I'm not saying that's all a bad thing, or whatever, but they end up simping or whatever they're doing. It can take men down a dark path potentially because they get so desperate or whatever. But a lot of men are just unseen, unsupported. They're basically fucking visible, and that's how they live their lives. There's a lot of men out there that are like that. A lot. And I think it's sad. I think a lot less people are having kids now as well. But anyway, that's another topic, isn't it? I suppose. So let me think. Feeling unseen or unsupported. A lot of guys, well, it's like they expect. Let me think. Not always, of course. Not always. This is not always. But a lot of guys, they'll be working their asses off. They'll work really hard. They'll have a family dynamic. So they're supporting the kids. They're supporting the wife. They give. And they're just so tired. And they're working their asses off. And that's all they're doing. But they're getting not much back sometimes. So you're only loved because of how useful you are. Imagine that. Oh, we only like you because you're useful. We only love you because you're giving me loads of stuff. You're working hard. You're bringing the money to the table. So we love you now. We like you. We like that because we're getting something from you. So it's basically what's that going to potentially make you feel used, isn't it? You're providing, you're protecting, but you're only loved on how much you can give. As soon as you can't give anything, as soon as you maybe get an injury, you can't work anymore as a man, then what can happen is the woman will just leave. They'll leave because they just want the money, they want security, they want that coming in. So yeah, that can make you feel unseen, unsupported. No one gives a fuck. I think that's sad. If that's a good person or a good man, for example, I think that's sad, in my opinion. I know there's a lot of other variables of how things can go. That's just one perspective on how things can go with regards to men feeling unseen and unsupported. Obviously, I'm talking about men's mental health here a little bit vaguely. Hi, Zuki. Hello, Zuki. How are you? Oh, good to have you with us. Hope you're all right. Good morning to you. So, yeah, feeling unseen, feeling unsupported. Lots of people out there like that. I'm not saying that's just men. It's probably women as well, of course. So I'm going to move on. Masking pain with a smile. So masking pain with a smile. A lot of guys do that. I spoke about this before. I used to have a friend. He used to mask his pain with a smile. He was a joker. He'd fucking light up the room. He was very charismatic. He was a bit toxic, this person I'm on about. He used to be my friend when he was alive. He'd light up the room. He was a little bit like a lovable rogue type of person. He'd make everybody laugh. He'd be joking. He'd be messing around. And nothing seemed to bother him. He always seemed to land on his feet. I think, how the fuck does he do this? He doesn't do this. He's not very structured. He had a very chaotic life. It was very unstructured. Like, he'd just go crazy on the weekends. He wouldn't be bothered if he didn't turn up for work. He wouldn't keep a job for very long. He was very unstable, very, very messy, but he'd always land on his feet somehow. He'd always seem a way to find a way around it. And I used to think to myself, I can't live like this person. I don't know how this person does it, but he always seems to land on his feet. He always, he's masking his pain. His mask was on. Everything didn't bother him, but it did deep down. And he lived his life like that for a long time until he got to 37. And then he hung himself. Sounds harsh. That was the end result. He didn't know what to do with the pain. In too much pain inside. He'd masked it for too long. He pretended everything was all right for too long. He'd been the joker for too long. He didn't know I don't know the full ins and outs because I wasn't in his exact situation, was I? Maybe things from childhood will have influenced that for him to go down that road. That's why I'm talking about these things. I said it a few times. I've known in a small demographic of where I live and people I know, I have known, 4 or 5 men, all in the 30s, that have killed themselves. And that's just me knowing a few hundred people. All men, all in the 30s, all kill themselves. So yeah. And it's common. It's common. I think it's one of the highest rates of death for someone who's younger, because it's going to be, isn't it? Because they're generally quite healthy-ish. They're not old. They're not 80 years old, these people. They're younger. So, yeah, that's what's happening in society a lot. So that's why Men's Mental Health Month is important, I suppose. Is it going to help everyone? Probably not. And I always worry I always think about this up until Christmas, because Christmas, suicide rates go up 12%. They go up 12%. I tell a lie. They go up, they triple or quadruple. The amount of suicides in Christmas triples or quadruples. I don't know the exact percentage, but it fucking more than doubles at the very least. People kill themselves during Christmas because they feel lonely, they feel isolated, they feel vulnerable. They don't know if they don't express anything. They kill themselves. That's why I talk about these things. I know it's a bit grim. I'm sorry, but I'm going through it. I'm talking through it now. Let me just go back to the comments a moment. You've not been long up, just watching watching with my morning coffee. Oh, nice, Suki. Nice, enjoy, chill. Suki says, oh, Brad, yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it's sad. I won't. I don't like to talk about it for too long. But it is Men's Mental Health Month. I go back to these topics every now and again. I don't talk about them all the time, but I think it's important to talk about them to an extent. Zuki-san saying, yeah, it's the number one cause in that demographic, I believe. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it fucking is. Yeah. And like I said, the person doing masked is paying with a smile. Masked is paying with a smile. Mad. Didn't deal with it. And if you wear the mask on for too long, it's not good. The persona kind of thing. It is important too. Yeah, it's really important. It's really important. Yeah. Sorry, I'm losing my trace of thought a little bit there. So anyway, I'm going to move on. So linked to Men's Mental Health Month, experiencing suicidal ideation. The person that I was on about that did kill himself, my old friend that did take his life a good few years ago now, he was 37 at the time. Even when he was in his 20s, he'd say, oh, I can't wait. Oh, God, this sounds sick on it. Sorry. But he used to say, oh, I can't wait till I'm going to haunt you. I'm going to haunt you. He'd say, he was in his 20s. This is years and years ago. I'm going to haunt you. Go, oh, right. Oh, I look forward to dying. He used to say that in his 20s. And I didn't think anything of it at the time. But it probably on his mind even then, 15 years ago, before he even did that. So he experiencing suicidal ideations, showing that he had mental health issues from a young age. It was there for a long, 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 long time, I believe. I think it was linked to the fact that he moved around a lot as a kid. His parents were linked to the army. So they moved, no stability, moved from school to school. So you go to one school as a kid. A year later, you'd be going to another school. And then you go to another school, and then you go to another school. So you've got no stability as a kid, and maybe not enough knowledge or understanding from the parents. I'm assuming, because I wasn't there, I don't know the full ins and outs, but I think it was linked to it. And he then developed, because he felt probably like lost, like he felt unstructured, let's say that, as a kid. And then I suppose you want attention, you want to feel part of something, and you never get that. You never get that stability. So he used to play up a lot. He used to display challenging behaviour in schools. He smashed windows. He was naughty. He was a naughty kid. A bit lost, frustrated. Unstructured. I think his parents were very strict as well. I don't know the full ins and outs though. I'm not saying they're all bad because I don't know. Don't want to say that. I'm not mentioning names though. So yeah, that's going to be linked to it, isn't it? And then ended up in like a special school. Sorry, I'm talking about him a lot here. If he's on the other side, I hope he doesn't mind. I hope I'm not speaking out of turn. So yeah. Anyway, so that's where that's where the suicidal ideation might have come from. Come from that, just feeling lost. That's what can happen. I'll move on. So some men can struggle with, and women, I think more than men, struggling with body image issues. Yeah, I think a lot of people can have that. We just want these perfectly chiseled bodies and they're not realistic. I think a lot of people can be insecure with that. I suppose we all are to an extent, but some more than others. I think it happens with women more than men, in my opinion. So yeah. And also, I'll move back on to, with regards to Men's Mental Health Month, is healing from trauma. Healing from the trauma, usually from being a kid in it, and then not expressing it, not dealing with it. Numbing it with drugs, numbing it with experiences, not knowing what to do. As men's mental health got better, I'd say it's probably got better in the UK. I think people talk about it more than they used to. Someone said something interesting the other day to me. They said, what did they say? They said this guy was the guy that owns this apartment. I spoke to him, and he said men were killing each other. There was a war here in 1992 in Croatia. That's where I am right now. And there was a war then, and people were killing each other. Of course, we're in a fucking war. I said, now that's gone. I said, now men are just killing themselves. They feel lost. I suppose if you can't find purpose as well, if you feel useless, you don't have a job, you don't have a meaning, you don't know, you have no meaning, you have nothing to fight for, you don't have a why. Why am I doing this? Why am I going to work? Why am I existing? Why am I here? You're going to ask yourself those questions. Why? And if you don't have a why, it's going to be very hard. You need a why. Why am I doing this? Where am I going? What's the fucking point? And if you don't get them any answers to that, that could potentially affect your mental health as a man or as a woman. So you don't have a why. You don't have why. Why am I doing this? What am I doing? I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. Why am I doing it? It feels pointless. It feels worthless. You feel helpless. That's going to affect your mental health. That can lead you down a dark road potentially. That is what is happening with, I think that happens to women as well, but a lot of men, and they just feel lost and they feel lonely and they don't know what to say, what to speak. They feel invisible. They don't have anyone around them. No one gives a fuck about them, and they get lost in that, and that can lead them down a dark road. So yeah. So Men's Mental Health Month is important. I believe it's always important. I hope that less people do go down those dark roads. I hope less people kill themselves. Sorry, I'm sounding really fucking grim today. I'm not going to talk about this for too long because it's a bit dark. It's dark. A lot of people don't even like talking about these things either, do they? They avoid it. Like, they're scared of it. They don't understand it, or they're scared of talking about mental health. Even now, they avoid it. They just get confused. It makes them feel upset or whatever. But I think it's good to speak about these things. Tear the fucking Band-Aid off. Look at what's fucking... Tear the Band-Aid off. Tear it off. Look at the fucking scar. Look at the fucking pain. Open it up. Open it up sometimes. I'm not about mental health here. I'm talking about emotional wounds, trauma. You've got to look into them. You've got to open them up sometimes. But anyway, I think that's all I've got to say on men's mental health for today. Let me ask you a question, actually. Who helps you when you're struggling? Do you have anyone in your life that helps you when you're struggling? Do you have a go-to person? If you've got someone like that, you're very lucky. There we go, it's working again. That's great. Who helps you when you're struggling? Do you have somebody in your life that helps you when you're struggling? Yeah. Not everybody's got that. Not everyone's got that. Or they do have someone that could help them when they're struggling, but they don't feel brave enough or secure enough to express their vulnerability. They don't want to do it. They don't want to go there, so they don't. I'm going quiet for a while. Let's have a sip of a drink of this vitamin water, let's say. Sana saying I have my therapist and my partner that helps me a lot. I feel really lucky. Yeah, you've got people there that you've got a professional, and you've got someone who helps you a lot as well. That's great, Sander. Of course. So you're saying I don't have anyone in person, but I do keep in contact with a few online friends. That's great, Zuki. That's a really what's I going to say then? That's a good support system, isn't it? It's a great support system. And for a lot of people as well, like not everyone's going to have that in their lives. Of course they're not. It's there's very few people that are going to be truly there for you anyway, Zuki, in my opinion. But if you can find people online, that's more of a modern day thing anyway. Let's be honest, that's the way it is. That's a really good way. That's good. It's great. It's great. A great example for a lot of people. You don't have to have someone in person, is what I'm trying to say. You don't. I don't, Zuki, on that note, I don't even have, I used to know a lot of people when I was younger in my 20s, of course, but now I don't anymore. But I do find you can get some really good connections online. You've got to be I think I'm always a little bit cautious. Sorry about noise in the background. It's all right, no worries. I think it's what I'm going to say then. Sorry, Zuki, the words aren't coming out today very, very well. I'm trying to get my words out. I struggle sometimes. I think you can, if you go down the, one moment. There you go. It's all right. There you go. I think if you go down the right paths or whatever online, you can find the right people. You really can. And you might not find those people in your area where you live in, especially if you're a deeper thinker, more into, if you're a deep thinking, open-minded person. I think a lot of people in society, like work environments or friendship groups, a lot of people aren't going to think the same way you do or similar to what you do. They're harder to find in person. Especially how isolated we generally tend to be as well. So you're more likely to find them online if you find the right people. I think you just got to be cautious sometimes, of course, like with anything. But you generally get a feeling, if people are consistent, consistency is key in my opinion. So a consistent person is someone who's just going to you know where you stand with them. You know where you stand with them. The behaviour is very stable. It's very fair. There's consistency in their behaviour. I think that would give me reason to trust somebody like that much more. And you can find them people online. Absolutely. And it's good to appreciate that as well. Zuki's saying, I grew up in deep in the countryside until you was 19. Wow. So yeah, less people around you. Even harder than normal. Even though, yeah. And then now at 25, I'm back in the countryside. So online friends have been a godsend. Yeah, I bet they have. Yeah, Zuki makes a really good point. Also, at times, small community but close-minded. Everyone's watching everybody. Everybody knows everybody in a small community-based environment, in a small village or a small town. Yeah, a little bit backwards in a way. That can definitely happen. And if you're a deep thinking, open-minded person, they're not going to understand you. You might you might even attempt to talk about something with them and they'll just close you off straight away, or they'll laugh at your expense, they'll joke or whatever. And then what will happen then, even though you're talking about something very deep and intellectual, they'll go, oh, you're too much, you're too deep, you're too this, oh, that's weird, what are you talking about that for? Even though what you're saying is like really interesting potentially, and very deep and very growth-minded. A lot of people that are small-minded, smaller-minded, narrow-minded, whatever you want to call it, will just shut you down. They'll shut you down. So you won't feel comfortable about speaking it. You just generally get a feel anyway when you're speaking to someone how deep or how far you can go, basically. I'm not saying that you can always speak about deep things. I like to speak about deep things, but sometimes I like to have a rest from it as well. Of course, it's balance. But you make a good point, Zuki. Yeah, and it's good to find people like-minded, and it's much easier to do that via online because you've got a broader reach, haven't you? I found it on here, Zuki, as well. Like I talk about what I talk about, and I'm finding that the people that are coming back, like yourself and others, of course, they're generally deeper type of thinking people, and they'll be interested in, hopefully attracted or interested or whatever, drawn to some of the topics that I speak about. Sorry, I'm going on a bit there, but there we go. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a little walk around here. I'm going to do a little tour around the area that I'm in. Okay, so I'm in Split. I'm in Croatia. Please, I'm just a bit paranoid, a bit concerned about the Wi-Fi, the internet connection. So if it goes off, I'm really, really sorry. Okay, but I'm trying my best. And I need to overcome something here. A little bit of fear for me here. Like I'm walking around with a fucking selfie stick. I probably look like a bit of a dickhead, but I'm a bit self-conscious here right now. Walking around with I've never done that before. I've never walked around with a selfie stick. I've never ever done it ever in my life. So I'm not going to be perfect. I'm going to try to be mindful of people. I don't want to like show people on the camera. I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. But I still want to show you all the buildings. And I think it's going to be interesting. But I just hope the internet works for one. I need to overcome my fear a little bit. Dare to be shit. Dare to be a shit. And dare to look like a dickhead sometimes. Do you dare to look like a dickhead? I dare to look like a dickhead. I'm going to do that. So, can you give me 2 minutes? I just need to... 1 second. So, I'm going to be going in the next 5 minutes, hopefully. Give me a bit of time to prepare. I need this. You think, what the fuck's that fuzzy piece of shit? That's to block the wind from a microphone, which is on there. So I need to do that first. Sorry if there's loads of noise coming. Actually, let me do that. I've got another microphone here. And then I can connect that, hopefully, onto there. Sorry about the noise. This might take me a while. I can see how that takes balls, but it's not like you're doing OnlyFans. I don't think I get much money, Dawn. Who wants to sit? No. Oh, shit. Shit. It does take balls, man. Fuck. Do you know what, though? Fuck them. That's what I say. People are going to judge you either way. And if you want to think whatever you want to you can't control what people think about you. I'm just going to do me, man. Live my best life. And if you don't like it, fuck them, basically. Fuck them. That's what I'm telling myself right now. helps me to have the balls, let's say. And this is taking me forever to get in. Sorry about this, guys. Fucking slow as hell. Right. Come on, Brad. First, I've got to... I've never used this before, as you can see, and it's taken me a while to sort out. Probably sounds horrendous because I'm playing with the microphone here. Sorry about the noise. I will get there, and we will be going for a little tour, okay? So that's ready. That's basically the microphone's ready. Give me 2 minutes, please. I'm going to go to the city as well a little bit. Yeah. Give me 2 minutes. It's like you're pouting. Break out the suspenders. You'll definitely look like a dick. Yeah. All right, then. I will do, Dawn. I'll go for the... I'll be like a dickhead on steroids with that, won't I? Fucking suspended. Might get a marker pen. Draw a dick on my head as well. Might as well. 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, right? Right. I'll call you later.
Yeah. Don't worry, you chill. Be careful.
I will. Is it more cold?
Humid.
Humid.
It looks like it's a bit cloudy.
Yeah. So I'm back, if you can still hear me, for God's sake. Oh. I'm back again, 1 sec. We are going to be going out soon. I've just got to put my socks and shoes on. Honestly, God, it feels like I'm fucking going slow. Honestly, God, I feel like I don't know, I'm a lot slower than I usually am, mentally and physically. I feel like I'm a bit disorientated. Probably because I'm doing something I don't usually do. If you can, do me a favour and let me know if you can still see me, okay? Keep reminding me that I am still online, okay? You're on holiday, for fuck's sake, give yourself a break. Yeah, it's typical me. Typical fucking me, man. I'm always doing something. Put my shoes on. I'm sure you're very interested in knowing that. And put my fucking shoes on. Right. So. I'm going to take some water with me. A bottle of water, of course. I'm going to take my bag with me. You do you, don't worry. Yeah. You can still hear me, I know that. Just putting a jacket on. I'll get my bag ready. So let me just put this in, walk around. I'm getting there eventually. Good. So this is a new experience for myself. It's going to be a new experience for you. I'm going to show you what Croatia looks like, and I'll talk about it as I go along as best I can. I've been here about 15 times, maybe 16, 17 times. I've been coming here since 2016. Nearly every year, sometimes 2-3 times a year. So I know Split quite well. Let's say that. Not that I'm an expert, but I know it quite well. So first off, we put that away. We then put that on here. Question is, can you still hear me? Please, can you help me a little bit? Can you still hear me is the question. Yeah, thanks, Dawn. Appreciate that. Thank you. Right, so you can still hear me. That's great. I'll put that away there. Put that away there. I've got my bag ready. Now I've got my selfie stick. So I'm going to be showing you, I'll show you around the apartment quickly in a moment. Let's just turn things around. Sorry about the mess. So we're good there, yeah? Or can we go that way? I think you're upside down now, aren't we? What the fuck? Oh dear. Yeah, I can see that. You can hear me, but the video's frozen. Let's just. So I'm back on there. We're back on. We're back on. I told you this is a learning process for me. I am going to get there though. Right. Doesn't like that, does it? At all. God loves a trial. Let's go for it. Okay. Hopefully you can see what's going on. You can hear what's going on. I'll show you around the apartment really quickly. If you didn't see it yesterday, then camera says no. The camera told me to go and put myself. You can see the buildings out there. A lot of the buildings are like that. Basically, think of Yugoslavia, think of socialism, think of the buildings that they made. They're not the best looking buildings. And a lot of Split Croatia, these buildings are like that. Inside the apartments, though, a lot of them are quite nice. This is where I'm staying. It's nice. It's cozy. You get lots of. It's good, man. You basically this is what you get in apartments. You're getting washing machine, you're getting dishwasher, you've got kettle, you've got cooking facilities, you've got lots of utensils. Basically, you're living in someone's apartment. Some apartments are better equipped than others, of course. Some are more expensive than others. Some are better value than others. Oh, you can see me there in the background. So I'm just showing you around the apartment. This is my bedroom for today, or for the next 2 weeks. Again, this doesn't look so good, does it? Audio's fine. Camera's a bit jumpy. Right, so I need to hold that the best I can. Yeah? So you ready? Well, am I ready is the question. It's nice, it's quite big. Yes, Dawn. The The challenge is now, I'm going to be quiet now because I want to respect the neighbours until I get outside. The challenge now is fucking internet, mate. But let's hope. Okay, we're going to go. You ready? That's me there. Okay. It's freezing every few seconds. Hopefully it's on now. Yeah, Dawn, I need a favour from you. If you can let me know where I'm at the best you can. Let's go. We're going. Okay. I could be quiet for now. Open the door. Let me see. I'm a bit paranoid. One moment. We'll go in a sec. Yeah, fingers crossed, Dawn. I'm a bit paranoid, Dawn, because I don't know if Sandra's got the keys. That's what I'm thinking right now. Paranoid. Sure she's got the keys. Yes, she has. Right, let's go. We're going. Off we go. So we're going down the steps, guys. I hope you can still hear me. We're going. Dawn, am I still here? Live again. We're back. So off we go, guys. Hope you can hear me. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. So as you can see, these are the buildings, man. Can you see? It's basically, imagine Yugoslavia. These are the build. That's the type of buildings that they made then, and they're still here, of course. So we're going for a walk. Best I can. So of course, I'm a bit out of the city centre. It's better outside, isn't it? Looking around. There's going to be times when I'm not going to be speaking because I'm a bit self-conscious, and there's times when I'm going to just focus on the floor. Okay, I know it's a bit jittery. I'm doing my best. This is a school, by the way, on the right. Obviously, it's a bit cloudy today. Things don't look as good. But if you're going to stay in Split, there's a city centre, which is amazing, but we're going to see later. I'll video that the best I can. There's going to be times when I just point the floor as well. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep speaking. And it's all good. Look onto there as well. Big, big buildings like that, man. Lots of graffiti. Lots of graffiti, mate. Am I still there, Dawn, is the question. I think I am. I think I'm still going. Lots of graffiti. That's the way it is. This is the football team, by the way. If you can see that, Hajduk Split in the distance, the graffiti of the football team. Let's say that. How's it looking, Dawn, if you can tell me? Obviously, it's the first time I've done this, so... It's all good. Audio's great. It's freezing a bit. Audio's great though. Okay. Right now, Dawn, I'm just going to continue with what I'm doing. And then in the future, I'll do it again. I'm just get better at it. Like I've said before, sometimes you've got to be dirty to be shit to begin with. So this is not going to be the most, this is going to be imperfect. This is not going to be the best video. But it's the first time I've done it. And I'm learning just by doing. I'm going to learn through my mistakes, basically. There's lots of this, by the way, graffiti on all the buildings. And a lot of the graffiti is shit, in my opinion. It ruins the city in a lot of ways. I need to look into the whole 4G, 5G thing, and but I don't want to do that now. Reminds me of socialism, Brad, yeah? Oh, yeah. Because Yugoslavia was socialist country, wasn't it? And it's still, elements of that are still here within the society. Croatian society, let's say. I'm going the wrong way here. But anyway. So this bit looks a bit, let's say, UK's heading that way. Fucking right it is, Dawn. Fucking right it is. So this bit, it doesn't look the best where I am, let's be honest. It just doesn't. I'm trying to avoid people as well because I'm self-conscious. But now November, it's not too busy. A lot of locals. It's good to walk though. So that's more buildings. I'm going to get you to the nicer part soon, promise. I'll go this way. This is random. Yeah, they're not Banksy. No, look. It's not fucking Banksy, is it? It's more like Wanksy, not fucking Banksy. Wanksy. Oh shit, look at that. That, basically, that type of graffiti is everywhere. This basically just shit all over. Look at that as well. You know what I mean? One that's got Yugoslavia written all over it. If you know what I mean. And look at that as well. You know, some of the buildings, they look tired, etc., etc. There's lots of graffiti. This is this part of the city, of course. But there's some stunning parts as well. And in a lot of the apartments, once you get inside the apartments, they're really nice. A lot, because I've stayed in loads of different apartments here. I've stayed in about 11 or 12 different apartments throughout the years that I've been coming here. More graffiti there. More buildings there. Nah, there's no electrical vehicles here, Dawn. I think the Croatians, they're very stubborn. And there's a beauty in that. They just think, fuck you, we don't want it. It's like they didn't want Costa Coffee, they got rid of it. Costa Coffee tried to make it bigger here and they failed because they didn't accept it. So we're on the outskirts of the city at the moment. I'm probably getting a few dodgy looks. But like I said, they can go and fuck themselves. They want to judge me, look at me, they can fuck off. So here we are. Hi Yorick, we're in Croatia, mate. We're in Split, lad. We're on a little adventure. Can the economy get much worse, Zuki? Yes, it's going to get worse. I believe it's going to get worse. I think services are going to be diminished, taxes are going to go up, cost of living is going to go up, your money's not going to go as far, and it's going to get harder. You've just got to get through it. Let's put the camera down a moment. So this is interesting. This is like a museum, but it's not open, it's Sunday. And you see? Santa saying, Brad, don't worry about judgment. Questions judge everyone for everything. Who cares? Yes, I like it. Fuck them. They're going to judge you either way. So this is a museum, and I can't really see much of it, but look at this building. We've gone from, let's say, socialism, Yugoslavian, old school concrete buildings to these buildings. There's a lot of Roman architecture here. Can you see? That's some Roman architecture there, because that's the Romans ruled here. This city is about 2,000 years old, and maybe even older. So this is the museum. I can't really see much from this angle. I can't get through the gates. I'm just having a quick look and a quick nosy. Sandra's helping me. Sandra's the expert on Split, of course. She's saying, you're close to the Theological University Monastery. Yes, thanks, Sandra. Thanks. Thanks for helping me there. So this is the outside of the museum, basically. Nice brickwork, nice buildings. So you look at that, you've got nice buildings, and then you're going to get that, and you're going to get that. You've got a mixture, really. But like I say, inside a lot of these buildings, the apartments themselves are really nice, they're well kept. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Here we go. I apologise. Sometimes I'll face the camera down because I don't want to invade people's privacy or anything. I'm trying to be respectful. We are going to go towards the city soon, guys. And we're going to I'm just going to hopefully get you to the sea as well. We'll get you to the sea. Another building there, whatever. Sam's saying I love Split, as imperfect as it is. It's a great place. Yes, it's quite a safe city, really. Hey, it is a safe city. I agree. Yeah, it's imperfect. Of course, it is. Croatia is quite a young country. It only was developed. It was only formed in the 90s, 95 or whenever it was. Obviously, you've got your This is the monastery, by the way, I think. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Yeah, people make, Zuki's right. We all do it. We do it as a natural way of thinking, don't we? We judge people within seconds, mate. We do it unconsciously or subconsciously. We do it. So maybe it's like a protective kind of thing as well, defense mechanism, a natural way of being. Like, does that person look like a threat? Sometimes that could go into your mind. But we all, I suppose, are we all guilty of judging? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's trying to limit those judgments, I suppose, and being a bit kinder with them. Sometimes I'm talking to myself here, really, because we all judge, and we all will be judged, no matter what. I'm just pointing this away a minute. We're going into the city soon, so let's just have a little scope of where we're at. There's a nice little park there. Lots of cars, of course. People think I'm crazy talking to myself. Yeah, they fucking will. Maybe I'm a little bit crazy. Yes, maybe I am. Fuck them. Fuck them. I try to limit my talking to myself when I'm not around everyone. Okay. It's been a bit quiet for a while. It's going to get, obviously, I'm going to the city, so there's going to be people. More people. Let's cross over. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. Usually I do my lives while I sat down, as I'm sure you're aware. Cross over here. So this is the rugby ground. Rugby's not really big in Croatia, let's be honest. That's just a rugby ground. A few seats there. I've never seen this thing. You get jealous when, one sec, talk to myself. Yeah, you get jealous when you see the European, and the efficiency as well, Luke. The trains in Europe are a lot better and a lot cheaper. England's just fucked. especially with the train transport systems. Just another example of how much of a mess it can be. So supermarkets, Tommy is one of the supermarkets here. Like you say, if you're going to come on holiday here, you go to an apartment, you can buy food and just cook in the house at the apartment if you wanted to. Just coming across. Right, I'm keeping the camera down for a while. I'm trying to not be evasive here, I suppose. It's all good. Yes, I am getting lots of nice looks. Fucking. I'm a bit quieter now because I'm just walking through a busy part. This is how you test your confidence, by the way. Hope you're all, am I still here, by the way? So welcome to the city centre, mate. Yeah, this is how you test your confidence. Put yourself into some uncomfortable positions. Get out of your comfort zone. That's how you see how confident you truly are. Nice old buildings there. It's good. Nice, man. I'm being a proper tourist at the moment. All good. Sander, thank you. That's the theatre. I'm really glad that the touch wood, this is working out really well. It's the theatre building here. I'll show you in a second. So this is the theatre. Can you see? Here we go. Big, nice building, man. This is one of the theatres. Sound of Silence, yes. I don't know what that is, sorry. Forgive my ignorance there, but looks good. What the hell is that? I don't know. And this guy here. It's a play, all right, thanks, Andy, I don't know. And now you're thinking Roman architecture, because look at this. This is all, I think this is Roman. A lot of Roman architecture. I think Game of Thrones, I think some of the scenes in Game of Thrones were from here, and you'll understand why soon. A lot of the scenes were cast in Dubrovnik as well. Obviously, supermarket Zara. Sure you've heard of that one before. So there you've got a lot of boys here as well. There we go. Have a look at that as well. Nice bit of art there. This is a good example of art. This is good graffiti in my opinion. You can see. I don't know what that art represents, if I'm honest. It's probably a deeper meaning to that. Usually that's a fountain, I think. This is a chilled city though on the whole. We're in November, so it's not as busy. It's not mainstream. I like it in November. It's still quite warm though. It's about 18 degrees, like I've said. Feels quite warm. A little bit humid. So it's not taking me long to get to the city centre from where I was at. You can stay in the city centre, but it's going to cost you more probably. So now we go deep. I can smell donuts. It smells amazing. You're gonna sneeze. Run it. Kitchen. Yeah. This is a nice wine bar. It's not cheap, but it's nice. Gelato's amazing, Sander. Yeah, the food is really good, man. Trust me, it's really good. All good. That's fine. Fuck 'em. This bit's nice, man. Guys, this bit is stunning. I'm gonna be a little bit braver here now. You need Suki, get yourself some gelato. It's basically the best version of ice cream. It's like ice cream, but just really good. Look at these buildings, man. They're really, really nice. We're going to do a 360. We're doing a 360. It's fucking lovely. I'm being a real tourist here. You can see just up there. Try not to film anybody. But it's stunning. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah? I wasn't going to do this walk today, but I just felt like it, so I think it's good content. And it's good, it's helping me to learn. You can smell the sea, basically, from where I'm at. We're close to the sea, basically. Nice old buildings, man. It's an old city. It really is an old city. Go. Yes, here we go. Go to the palace. Okay, I'll try. I'll find it. Yes, okay, I'm going to the palace. Absolutely, good idea. This as well. Can you see where you think, oh shit, Game of Thrones going on here? Game of Thrones vibes. Absolutely. I know, Sander. Yeah, thanks. Go straight. Oh, I'm there. I'm there in 3 minutes. Lots of little bars, lots of little restaurants, lots of nice shops. It's a bit quieter because it's not the season. Usually there's a lot more people here. So that's Zuki's homemade, sign for homemade gelato. I'm really glad this is working out. I was a bit paranoid about the connection, the internet connection, but it's working out really well. Sorry if the camera's a bit jittery. There we go. Yeah. See, Roman architecture basically, very, very old, still intact, a lot of it. Obviously, it's a bit weathered. This is things that were built 2,000 years ago, man. It's amazing. This is the city centre. You crawled up there to the tower. That's the tower Sanders on about. You crawled up to the top of the tower. Nice. Really, really nice. Oh, I've come to a dead end. That's like breakfast or whatever. Yeah, it's just stunning, guys. You chat away. I'm really, really glad I'm doing this. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. Yeah, most people speak English, Suki, yeah. You get by. It's, well, a lot of the trade is tourism, isn't it? They're taught English in school, a lot of them. A lot of TV programs are in English with Croatian subtitles, so and a lot of these songs, they listen to a lot of Western songs, so they're being taught all the time English, listening to English songs, watching American movies, English television with the Croatian subtitles, so therefore they're learning the language constantly because it's there all the time. But that helps them, I think. I will go to the sea soon, guys, but I want to see this first. Doing my best. Oh, thanks, Sander. Check this guy out in a minute. It'd be a crime not to do this while I'm here, to do a live walk around. I will be doing it again. Maybe I could stop somewhere in a while, I don't know. Check out the water feature, guys. I'm going to stop a moment. Pigeons are loving it, as you can see. I'm going to touch your toe in a minute, Sando. Thank you. That's nice and relaxing. I will touch the toe for good luck in a moment. Let's go. Okay. Let's go and touch the toe. Right. Okay, guys, I'm going to touch the toe. Make a wish. Make a wish. I'll give you 10 seconds. This is the big statue there. I forgot what it's called. Sander, what's this statue called? You'll know. I'm going to touch the toe, make a wish, guys. Wishing everyone health and good luck and prosperity and all that. Wishing everyone to be healed and feel better and have successful lives. Yeah? That is a well-loved toe, yes. Make a wish, please. Zuki, make a wish. Make a wish. Yeah. Can you see that's the statue? And that's the toe. Yeah. And we're back into this. Going back through here. We're going to be going to the sea soon. I'm not far away really. And just note, like where I said, a lot of apartments around here, you're a bit out of the city centre, but 10 minutes later you're in the city centre. No worries, Zuki. Sending healing towards you. Made a wish for Zuki to heal up and to feel better soon. To heal up and, yeah, basically to heal, to have less pain at the very least. That's what we've wished for. So, Sander, can you read that? Maybe Latin, yeah. I can't read that. That is Latin. Obviously, that's what the Romans spoke. There's a lot of Turkish influence here as well. They were ruled by the Turks as well. Split. Croatia was ruled by the Turks at one point and the Romans. I think this is Roman architecture though. It's amazing. It just looks stunning. Thanks, Yorick. That's very helpful. I've just got rid of it. Thanks, Yorick. Thank you, Yorick, for the. I appreciate the help there. It's good to. Fuckers. So there's so many alleyways. Can you see? I'm right in the heart of the city here. So many. Look at the architecture and the buildings. I know they're a bit old, but they're stunning. Really nice. So I'm going to go this way. Turning around. Bin down there. Yeah, thanks, Yorick, for the heads up with that. I appreciate it. That's why it's always good to be open-minded and listen to. It's good to have. It's okay. Some people will get very offended if they're corrected on anything. They get really upset. But I think it's really good to be open-minded and have your ego in check and listen to other people. Like Yorick's just pointed out something, and he's helped me. Bit of egotistical. I could have took that as an offence. This is just an example of what some people do. I won't do that, of course, because it'd be stupid. So this is a church of St. Philip Neri. The church. Yes, we're in Split. I've just pinned Yorick's comment there. We're in Split, Croatia. Okay, for anyone that's joining. This is amazing, man. Lots of churches. Yeah, it's quite a religious, heavily religious place, isn't it? I think we've been here before. The sun's out, which is great. We're going to go to the sea soon, guys. Back to where we were before. I've done a full circle. Old school lamp going on. See, we're going back to that. We were there before, weren't we? Go through the basement, Brad. How do I go through the basement? I'll find the. Oh, give me a minute. I'll get there, Sander. I'm trying. Back to the outside. Okay, right. Okay. So it's community led. This is community led. So. Okay, I'm going to listen to what Sander's got to say. Let's go for it. So we're going through the basement. Let's go to the basement. Back to that. I fucking love doing this, man. This has worked out really well. The other way. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, I need help, son. Right. How do I get to the basement, Sander? I don't know. Am I going the right way now, Sander? Am I going the right way? Okay. So which way now? Is it that way? Right, got it. Turning right. I was on the right path then. We'll get there. You can see the sea in the background and all. A lot of. I'm not going to speak now. I'll be quiet for a minute. Fucking hell. That is right, Sander. No. This way then? Okay. So go to Riva. I was going the right way then. Sorry, the chat is a bit slower than me being live. It's a few seconds behind. Look at that stuff. Okay. Thanks, Sander. We'll get there. It's all good. It's a process. Some of the shops. Beautiful building. Here is known for its seagulls. There's a lot of fucking seagulls, man. They sing about the seagulls here too. This is a market, as you can see. Market. I've probably been there before, Sander, but it's just like, I've never heard of Let's Go to the Basement in Croatia. I've never heard that. I've probably been there, but I think I know where it is. I'm going to look at the sea. I want to look at the sea though first. The sea's beautiful, so we're going to go and see the sea in Promenade, which is Riva. It's called Riva. Riva is the promenade where all the restaurants and bars are, and all the yachts are, and all the other shit. Let's go. Hi JC Gaming, we're walking around Split, mate. We're going to the sea, mate. We're going to the sea. Some of these boats will be worth shitloads, man. Yeah, you're back, JC Gaming. How are you doing? Yeah, talking shit. We're in a world that can't stop talking, Sander. People just love to be heard. Some people chat shit and they're really loud and not just, right, check out the sea, guys. So a lot of people come on the boats, of course, and they go, what they called cruises. People go on cruises. You can see cruise lines, I can't really see it here. The cruise liner in the distance. I won't fall in. No, I'm not going to do that today. They come on the cruises, they come for a day, and then they go back on the cruise. And there's a lot of islands around here as well. But yeah, a lot of people come here just for the day or 2 days or whatever it is. JC Gaming's playing Call of Duty. COD, cool. It's a good game. And I'm going to keep going. So now, we are going to go to the basement soon, but I want to see a bit of this first. I want to show you this first. This is one of the, like, let's say, highlights of it. And luckily, you've got the sun out right now. Usually, it's really hot. It's really sunny. It's nice. It's a nice city, man. Sander's going to the sun. Right, no worries, Sander. Shit. Don't worry about me. You do you. I can contact you later, I suppose. I think I'm just going on an adventure at the moment. You're getting Blackpool vibes, Eric. Fucking hell, it's not. It's like yeah. Blackpool's just a bit better, I'm afraid. Especially that colour. Joking. I think it's a joke, that, Sander. Blackpool's awful, man. I'm really hot. I just need to take my jumper off. I'm too hot. Give me a moment. Just one sec. Guys, I'm just taking my jumper off, man. It's way too hot. Okay. Back on the move again. Oh shit. Maybe not. Oh, I thought you were joking, Yorick. Sorry, I'm misinterpreting you because it's near the sea. Yeah, well, yeah. Promenade of Blackpool, promenade here. Similarities, I suppose. In that way. Oh, they've got a Haagen-Dazs shop here. I've not seen this before. Haagen-Dazs. Who's ever had Haagen-Dazs ice cream? Nice ice cream, to be fair. Nice old boat. This is where you can go on excursions. You can go around the city for a swim. Yeah. Quite warm. So this is the promenade, guys. There's loads of like restaurants and things like that. I'm obviously close to the sea. Yeah, there's protests going on today, guys. And you can, this is what I was talking about before. And it's about how they don't want fucking Nepalese people taking the jobs. These are the jobs they don't even want to do. So people are a bit scared or whatever. There might be more to it than what I'm just saying. Well, probably is, but. Yeah. So I think this is where the protests are. There's only a few of them. We've got the speakers, loudspeakers. I'm not going to get too close to them because they'll probably piss them off. Yeah, palm trees, Yorick. Looking at the sea again, man. Nice palm trees, dude. There's going to be right-winged idiots every city, every place, and every age. It's just part of humanity to an extent. It's not a good humanity, but it's part of humanity. You're going to have big clusters of people that are just narrow-minded and full of hate and anger and frustration, and they take it out in shit ways. That's how it goes. But we're just enjoying the city right now. If you compare it to England, though, Sander, England on the whole is a lot worse, a lot shitter than this, a lot dirtier than this, overall. So this is Riva. I've just walked through it there, haven't I? That's back into the shopping centres there. This is Riva, basically, the promenade. Can you see? Hopefully. And that's it. Loads of restaurants, loads of nice food. You probably pay a bit more. There is some tourist traps here. You got to be mindful. They know you're a tourist. People will potentially rip you off, potentially, but you're going to get that in every city. This is where they have concerts sometimes in the middle, in between those buildings. They have concerts. There's a cinema down there as well. Let's check out the water. Yeah. I like the sound of water, man. It's very healing. It's very calming. I've not got a coin on me, Yorick. There's some coins there though, man. Unless I'm not digging one of them out. Santa saying it's not allowed. Will I go to jail if I throw a coin in the well? Is the question in the water. Shit. Okay, so this is the city centre, man. I've just given you a brief look around. There's the Croatian flag, of course. That fabric is a nice bar. They do nice food there. Sorry, thanks. We're going to go for a climb, guys. That's a nice pizzeria, by the way. I'll just show you. It's a nice restaurant. There's loads of restaurants. Bit windy. Bipolate, now it's closed, I think, today. Oh, sorry, Sander. It's closed. Pizzeria. I know, Sander. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Marianne, man. I'm going up to the big climb now, guys. I'm gonna go to Marianne. What's Marianne? It's basically a big nature. A lot of nature, basically. A big walk. It's a big climb though, it's steep. Luckily I've got some water on me. Feel green, healthy food there. Yeah, Yorick, I'm getting my steps in there. It's going to be a climb. It's a nice walk though, so I'm going for it. It's all good. Yorick, walking is amazing. Fucking love it. I'm just showing you. This is the city, mate. Basically, part of the old city. And then this is the old city, let's say, and then the not new, but newer parts of the city, where I was, you know, with those Yugoslavian type of buildings, apartments. Face yourself, Brad. I'm pretty fit, Sander. I hope the internet connection is good up here, but the only way to find out is by doing it. So yeah, it's a little bit of a climb. Hope my camera skills aren't too bad. I'm not an expert though. Here we go, we're gonna get the steps now. We're gonna smash it. Can you see? It's all about the climb, guys. It's all about the fucking climb. Look at all these steps. As in life, it's all about the climb. You've got to push yourself to grow. Not all the time. Sometimes you need to rest. Sometimes you just need to chill out. Be quiet. See? You can probably hear me getting out of breath a little bit. Yeah, it's going to... Basically, you probably don't need a car. If you're living in the city centre, on the outskirts, you probably walk to work, depending on where you're working. Whew. Keeps you fit, keeps you active. Got to keep moving, Zuki, best you can. Don't give up. Sorry if I get out of breath, because I'm climbing, as you can see. Nice dog. See, it just keeps going. Fuck me. Keep going, Brad. Keep going. It's all good. Especially when I was younger, I used to cycle when I was younger. And I used to always try and find the biggest climbs I could. Just naturally did that. This might sound a bit crazy, but I'm always attracted to climbs. Physical, real climbs like this, and in life. Gotta keep going, guys. Gotta keep going. I'm happy at this pace for now, Yorick. Thanks, though, mate. Cheers. Appreciate it. It's all about the breath as well. Helps. I'll just give you a nice view from where I'm at. I'm not at the top yet, but I want to see the view. So this is where I was before. You can see where the boats are. That's where I was, man. It's nice. It's good, man. It's good. Yeah, the view. This is the view. So if you do the climb, you get the view, mate. You get the reward of the view once the climb is done. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And that's where I was on Riva at the bottom before, and I've gone up the steep steps. There's other ways to go, but there's always going to be a climb. Keep going. So we've got more climbing now. We're not to the top yet. There's fucking a way to go. You think you've made it to the top, and you fucking haven't. You think, oh, I've done all that effort, put all that effort in, and I'm at the top now, and you think, oh, I've only gone over the molehill. The mountain still awaits. So this is like a vague example of that. I've still got a way to go, man. Just hope that the internet's good. Sander, what's being made is the question. And what time do I need to be there? What time do I need to be there? And what? Tell me what's for dinner is the question. What's for lunch, should I say? I've not eaten yet. So the climb, we're keeping going. You can see behind. Keep going. Am I still with you guys? Am I still there? Still hear me? Can you still see what's going on? Please answer if you can. Okay. Okay, Sandy, yeah, please, I'll come. Thank you. Thanks, Uki. I'm sweating a bit now. I'm feeling that shit. That climb. I'm not giving up. Fresh food, yeah. Fresh healthy food, man. Food's your medicine or it's your poison. 80-20 rule if you can. So this is an old church we're at now, guys. You can see, climb's not over. We're still not finished this fucking climb. Still more to go, man. This is the Church of St. Nicholas. As you can see, fucking 1219 it was built. I'm not reading all that shit. But there you go, Church of St. Nicholas, it's very old. 1219, so it's 800 years old, maybe more. Yes, can you see there's more climb to go? We're not finished yet. Nice cat. Sandra, does that church still operate is the question? Is it still running? I'm assuming it is. Very small church, very old school. Oh. I'm nosy. Welcome back, Dawn. Yeah, I've basically been to the city centre, Dawn. Now I've come away from the city. I'm going up Marianne, which is like a nice park, which is close to the city. I've just got up a massive climb, like steep steps and that, and I'm keeping going. Sound of the gravel, yeah. I'm quite fit. I'm fit. I used to be a lot fitter. I used to do triathlons, for God's sake. I'm not at that level anymore. But I'm still pretty fit. And I like being fit. It's good. I get a few dodgy looks. So yeah, I'm still here, guys. Sorry. Just trying to show you the best I can. This is Marianne, guys. It's fucking nice. It's really good for walking. It just makes you feel good. You get the energy from the nature as well. It just makes you feel amazing. Yeah, it's really nice, basically. Got him going. Oh, you're going riding on the horses, Dawn. Nice. T-bone steak sounds fucking amazing as well. It sounds great. I'm going all the way up, Sand. I'm going to the fucking top. You'll see that hopefully soon.
non è qua.
I wasn't going to do a walk today. I wasn't feeling great. I was feeling a bit tired. But then as I was doing the live, I just thought, do you know what? Let's just go for it. So this is very random, very spontaneous. I kind of had it planned, but for another day. But I'm glad I'm doing it now. And at some point, I'm going to walk around the area where I live. I think that'd be a good walk. I live in quite a nice area as well. Buckshaw Village I live, which is nice, man. Anyway. I'm just going to keep walking. Jet lag, yeah, probably Yorick, and probably decompressing from work, from life as well. Yeah, jet lag's a real thing. Yeah, it's probably that, mate. Thanks, Sander, I'll be fine. Yeah, so we've got more of a climb to go. It's a big climb. We'll keep going. So whenever you're training, it's all about your breath, really, man. Keeping that breath, keeping the wind in you. I've got good legs, man, today. I've got legs, man, so I can smash this shit. There's different routes you can go. I think I'm going a steeper way. Botanical garden. So they're new signs, I've not seen them before. There's a Jack Russell in front of me, it reminds me of Wilson. Like my old dog. Very similar. Yeah, that's what Wilson looks like. My old dog. Right, I'm just going to smash it past these people. Be quiet.
Ajde vamo.
Ajde, dosad nas, vamo doći. Hoćeš na uzicu ići?
Ne.
Ajde.
Ajde ne.
Ajde.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll have donut, man. Thanks, Sander. Might as well. I'm going to go to the gym today as well. I need to go to the gym. I've been for a while. More climbing. All the way fucking up, man. Sander, what were they saying to the dog? Being dickheads. People can be dickheads. Some people treat dogs like shit as well, which is horrible. Says a lot about you if you treat an animal like shit, in my opinion. It's different if you're killing something, if you need to eat it. It's like, there's a reason then. Let's keep going. More climbing, guys. This isn't easy. That's good. Look at that. We're getting right to the top, guys. I have to get to the top. That's where we've come from, really, slightly. Well, not quite there, but I'm going to start doing more lives. Maybe I'll start doing a live from outside. I was a bit paranoid because I thought, shit, the internet connection, and then it's going to go out, cut out. But really great, really grateful about how this has turned out, because the live is still going, and I think that's a good thing, great thing. So I think I'm going to start doing lives outside when I can. Obviously in England, weather's fucking shit sometimes, but here, most of the time, it's really nice. I feel really good right now. I feel fucking good, man. Sometimes as well, you're feeling a bit tired and lethargic, and if you just sit around for longer, I'm sure you all know this, you just feel more tired. So sometimes it's good just to push through, give yourself a kick up the arse, and get moving. And you start to feel better. This doesn't work every time, I understand that. Sometimes you just, if you try to push yourself when you're tired, it can be bad, but sometimes you can get through it. Be quiet for a moment. Sander's, oh, I'm glad Sander. It's beautiful. Do we live here is the question. I need to have an income though. I need work. That's what I need. I can't be useless. I don't want to be useless. Keep going. It's lovely, isn't it? I'm really glad I did this. I felt like doing this, so sometimes it's just good to go with how you feel. Sweating like fuck though. Back to me. Yeah. I don't want to watch me, fuck that. It's better to see what's going on out here. Scotland's amazing though, Dawn, and everywhere's got pros and cons. Scotland itself is amazing. Around Edinburgh is amazing. It's a good place, really good place to live. Somewhere I definitely consider living. I'm in a good position now in my life. I live in a nice area. But will I move? Maybe. We'll have to look into it. Sometimes you've got to take a risk. You've got to start, when you move, you've got to kind of start all over again. Which can be hard. That's why a lot of people don't start again, do they? They get too comfortable, stay where they are, and that's not always a bad thing. But sometimes you've got to fucking really push to get where you need to go. And it's not always going to be easy, it's not always going to be comfortable. But the hard road will take you home. The hard road will fucking take you home. Always. Go up north tomorrow, never come back. Maybe I could do Dawn. I've got the ability to do that. Edinburgh's got a good transport infrastructure, which allows people to not, you could live on the outskirts in a small town or whatever around Edinburgh, and then just use the transport system that's there, which is pretty good and pretty reliable. So that's a good thing. So you might not even need a car if you did. It's good to have a car, don't get me wrong, but you can manage without a car in a lot of cities. Sorry about my breathing, it's a bit laboured, but I can still speak. This is good. I'm exercising right now. I get You get too people-y, yep. I get sick of fucking people as well, man. Sometimes too many people get peopled out. Not saying that there's some nice people, don't get me wrong, but anyway. Yeah, it's densely populated, Dawn. You seem to have a good bit. You're around nature though, aren't you? You do barbecues and all sorts of things. You've got horses, for God's sake. You're around countryside. So to me, it appears like you're out of the way a little bit with regards to Edinburgh. Oh, keep going. We're getting towards the top. I think. Let's keep going, man. Not give up. Yeah, I was a bit insecure, a little bit, about going out, Dawn. I was a bit insecure, which is normal. If you've not done something before, it's okay to be a bit insecure. Being aware that you're a bit insecure though as well, and then having the courage to do it. Anyway, it's not like a massive thing I'm doing, but good to get out your comfort zone sometimes. You'd happily go to the islands and not come back. You want that solitude, Dawn. I get it. I get it. More steps. Last bit. I'm at the top. Yeah, I'm pulling out my ass a little bit, but I can keep going. Oh, it's nice, man. We're at the top. This is the top. I'll show you. You got lost in the woods a few weeks ago and you had to carry Scrappy up on the hill and nearly died. What a view. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I'll show you the view. It's a Croatian flag, man. I'll be quiet in a minute. So this is the Telegrin Peak. This is the Telegrin Peak. This is Marianne's second peak. It's the highest part of Marianne, which is the park, the steps that I went up. This is actually where we are now. So there we go. Let's have a look at the view. Try not to get any more videos. The steps just there. That's it, man. Sorry about the wind, you probably hear the wind. We're at the top. Can you see? Nice, man. Let's just look at the flag, the Croatian flag. Beautiful. I don't know what the hills, the hills and the mountains in the background are. Well done, Brad. Yeah, thanks, Sander. fucking did that shit. Yeah, I bet Scrap, your dog loved being carried. Fucking living his best life there. It's nice, isn't it, guys? It's a beautiful place. This is the nice part of it, but I'm in holiday mode, so living here will be different. People go on holiday and think, oh, it's amazing, but you're in holiday mode, you don't need to work. So when you need to work, it's a different kettle of fish, of course. There's the flag again. Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? Fucking dinner's ready, is it? I need a drink of water first. Give me a moment. What a great walk that was. I've not finished the walk yet. Give me a second, please. Let me leave that there. I need some water. I'm really thirsty. Oh shit, the battery's going to go soon. Sander, I'm coming back. I'm not wearing sandals, mate. I'm wearing trainers, I don't wear sandals. No, fuck that. It'll be ready in 30 minutes. Right, I better get back. Okay. The downside is my battery's going to go. Oh, shit. There we go. Guys, the battery's going to go. I'm at 15%. I'm now going to smash it. Trekking trainers. I've got CrossFit training on, Yorick. They're very comfortable. So they're like a CrossFit training. So they're a mixture of like running and gym shoes. They're a mixture of the two. They're No Bull. The brand's called No Bull. They're from America. They're really good. But yeah, trekking trainers could be good as well. Right, so Sander, what I'm going to be doing, sorry, my battery might go. I've got 15%. So maybe I've got 10 minutes on here if I'm fucking lucky. I'm going to smash it back down. And what was I going to say then? Well, can I meet you in the apartment? Is the question. Yeah. Okay. So let's try and get back to where we came from, eh? Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, Yorick, no worries, man. I'm going to do more of this, mate. You do loads of this on your channel around London. So I need to do more myself. I'm really glad I could show you the city today. I'm glad I did this today. I'm going to be doing more of it. I'm going to be doing some lives while I'm sat outside as well. Anyway. That's the quickest way, isn't it? Go this way. Okay. Right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for watching. Thanks for commenting. I'll be creating more content. I'm going to be creating more content every day, basically, because I'm on holiday. I'll leave you to it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll call it a day. See you later. Bye.